of the show when we do it. It's the time of the show when we do it. It's the time of the show when we do it. 9 and 9.
All right, number 9, more companies are giving employees days off when life gets too stressful. For example, employees at personal finance company NerdWallet get unlimited paid time off for mental health or personal reasons. They get 8 hours per quarter of paid time off if they do volunteer work. And they also get a 5-week sabbatical after 5 years on the job. What? Can you imagine how much sabbatical time we'd have, Paul?
Maybe retroactively we could have.
I wonder. The company recently added another 4 self-care designated days for each year. The goal is to have happy and content employees. According to a new Gallup poll, disengagement in the workplace is at an all-time high as employees report not feeling cared for at their job.
Yeah.
You know what? I swear, I imagine telling this to my father.
Yeah. You didn't feel cared for?
Did you feel cared for?
Yeah.
I think he would just laugh at me a little bit, but no.
Sabbatical sounds great.
It
though,
sure
doesn't it?
does.
5 weeks, just
Can
do
you
something.
imagine?
Not just time off, but actually go somewhere.
Yeah.
Or volunteer for an organization, or just take 5 weeks to
do something.
Check out. You'd come back a better employee.
Count me out, man. I can't get enough of this place. If I could be here 7 days a week, 365.
You love it. You're the exception, though.
In early, out late.
Yeah.
Where I live. I got a number 9 tattoo, right?
Yeah.
You do,
Right above your heart.
Yep. All right, number 8. Here's some more art from Andy Goldsworthy. He's the English sculptor whose very long stone wall we showcased for you yesterday. This is a short video installation from his site, and it's just his hands hanging down in front of one of the walls, slowly squishing a handful of blackberries.
Oh.
It's called Blackberry Hand. The video is about 10 minutes long, so that's got to be riveting. We edited it in the spirit of keeping it on the show. And the thing about art is that you can interpret this any way that you like. You can check out his website for all sorts of cool stuff. And look at
That's the blackberries.
That's a
you said?
blackberry. Yeah, it's supposed to be great for your skin.
Okay.
Wow. His hands do look very youthful.
They do, right? You can just see even in this short time how much more youthful they look.
Yeah.
They're fun to bathe with also.
Oh,
If you
boy.
put them in first, sit on them, and then do a little squishing.
Yeah.
That's a fun
God.
time.
Number 7, break out the bedazzlers, because if you don't have a little sparkle in your jeans, you ain't doing it right,
Damn
Paul.
right. That is exactly right.
If you've been on the gram, you've seen them everywhere at Coachella. Our faves, these bling-alicious options. The brand is called Santa, and they're on the Revolve website, and they're everything sparkle jeans should be. Look at that. Denim on the top, glamour on the bottom. Don't worry about the price. Chances are you can find some similar dupes out there because you can't go wrong with a few crystals. Normally, we'd say less is more, but in this
not
case,
here. Yeah.
more is more. Wowie.
And if you're going to spend money on anything this year, that should be it. Like, forget about other things like your mortgage or groceries.
Yeah.
Taxes. Yeah. Number 6, this headline might seem like a joke, but it is not. It is in the Telegraph, and it says, "Meet the elite couples breeding to save mankind."
Oh.
And the headline worked. We clicked on it, and if you look at the photo, it might seem like the article is a joke, but again, it's not. This is Simone and Malcolm Collins. They seem to think of themselves as thought leaders. They said they're trying to stop a global decline in population by personally having as many babies as possible.
Wow, good for them.
They have 3 kids so far. One of the kids went throughout genetic screening and embryo selection to ensure that she'd be less likely to become obese or have anxiety. This is all, I'm quoting the article here.
Yeah.
There we go.
They say they want to preserve as much genetic and cultural diversity as possible. They also founded the Collins Institute for the Gifted for people who want a special kind of education for their kids.
All right, I'm out now.
They seem like a lot of fun.
It started off fine, and then all of a sudden,
Got kind of dark.
once you start calling yourself a thought leader,
Yeah.
I want to push you down a flight of stairs. Then land with the bus running you over.
Here's a thought. There's something at the bottom of those stairs.
So producers told me to read the last line.
Yeah, please.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Perhaps the Collinses should be viewed with a little skepticism. The couple is very online, but no one seems to answer at the phone at their business. So they're
see?
online, but
Yeah.
they need to get them on the phone.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me when they screened the kids before they were born, what if it said your kid might be obese?
Yeah.
Didn't they say, Well, how do you know that? I mean,
What's the big deal?
what's the big deal?
Right?
I mean,
This is where it becomes very problematic.
I'll tell you, that would be an interesting dinner party, though, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, it would be.
You like
I'd have a hard
taking
time.
lunch.
Yeah, I'd have a hard time just asking questions.
Wow.
But
That's interesting. All right.
to each his own in
Yeah,
some
I
ways.
guess.
Yeah. Number 5, a mother in Florida who is also a swim instructor is telling parents not to put their little kids in blue swimsuits. Nikki Scarnati says the blue color really makes it hard to tell if your kid's in distress in a swimming pool or in open water. The blue blends in with the color of the water and usually the color of the pool. She and other swimming instructors suggest the parents get bright colored suits for the kids this summer.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right, number 4, take a look at nature's infinity pool. It's known as the lake above the ocean in the Faroe Islands, which are north of Scotland. But the truth is the whole thing is an optical illusion.
What?
If you look in the center, you'll find a waterfall.
I don't see that.
There,
All
okay.
right.
That allows the water to flow over the edge of the cliff and into the sea below. Well, the lake appears as though it's towering high above the cliff.
Yeah, it does.
But actually, it's only around 98 feet above sea level.
I'm confused now.
See, is it just
see.
behind it?
I see
Oh, it's
now.
not
Yeah,
high,
it's an
but it's
optical illusion.
yeah.
Still cool to look at.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Who cares about the details?
You been there, Raymond? He's our resident Scotsman.
No.
Well, forget it. Why are we asking you?
Yeah.
All right.
So they assume people from Scotland have been everywhere.
You like to think they would. It's not that big of a country.
Yeah, I don't know.
They get around.
I
You're
can't
right.
believe you haven't seen every single part of that country. Number 3, people using the weight loss drug Ozempic are reporting unusual side effects. They're having bizarre and intense dreams.
Oh.
And then they're sharing them on social media groups. In fact, there's a TikTok account called Ozempic Dreams, and there's a big write-up about it in the Wall Street Journal. One woman dreamed about watching a cattle auction with Matthew McConaughey before he rode off on a pet llama that she had recently bought. So these get pretty specific.
Yeah.
In the dream, they had a screaming match before McConaughey stormed off. Another person posted about joining the cast of The Golden Girls and planning to rob a museum with Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Another
I want to
example
get
there.
on this just for the dreams.
Yeah. People have reported similar experiences with other weight loss drugs or antidepressant or drugs to help quit smoking. Experts say the dreams aren't a problem, but to consult your doctor if you start sleepwalking, then it can become dangerous.
That's when it gets exciting.
Yeah.
When you got a sleepwalker.
Interesting that people are only dreaming about celebrities, too.
Yeah.
Like, what about J-Lo? Are you dreaming about
I
J-Lo?
did, not since Sunday, but typically every other night.
All right.
All right, number 2, coming up later this hour, Kate Flannery from The Office joins us. So we picked one of our favorite Meredith moments from the show.
Magic time. You're welcome.
Flannery was a member of the Second City tour company. She was also the original member of the Annoyance Theater. We're going to talk with her about 940.
Yep.
It's so funny.
That's great. She's
All
great.
right, number 1, 30 years ago this week, 23-year-old Chicago Bulls fan Don Calhoun had a chance to win $1 million if he could hit a shot from 75 feet out. Take a look. And he hit it, okay? So got lots of high fives from Bulls players. Michael Jordan, the Bulls had a run the promotion a bunch of times that year, and 19 people had failed to even come close to hitting that shot. That's according to Sports Illustrated. Calhoun was selected to shoot because a Bulls employee felt his suede hiking boots wouldn't scuff the court. So now, in the days after he hit the shot, the insurance company tried to get out of paying him because he technically did not qualify as a contestant because on his forms he said he played some college hoops, even though he really hadn't. The sponsors of the event, Coca-Cola, Lettuce Entertain You Restaurant, and the Bulls all pledged to cover the prize. Anyway, we don't know who paid it, but somebody did. He ended up getting $50,000 a year over the next 20 years. Well, $38,000 after taxes a year. He's now 53. He has a solid job, lives in the Midwest. The money, he says, helped him with his 4 kids, one of whom was able to go to med school and become a doctor.
Wow.
What a great story.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Another example where, folks, listen, don't teach your kid how to dribble. Teach them how to make the full court or the half court shot,
Forget
because
about
they're going to be on
defense.
TV and their life's going to have a better opportunity.
Yes.
You guys worried about dribbling?
No.
Defense for a
playing.
bunch of losers.
Yeah, inside
you
the
have to just make the big
Put
shot.
them at the half court line. That's all they need to work.
Keep working.
Yep.
That's tonight at
One
9.
shot that matters.
9 and